hope you're around though. Stay around. Okay. Okay, no problem. Thank you. Are you ready? All right. Good morning, Lagos. Good morning, Lagos. You're welcome to Spotlight on Yabatek Radio 89.3 FM. My name is Comfort Uwakhonye. You're welcome to the show this beautiful Wednesday morning. Yes, today we're talking voiceovers. Now, a lot of people have beautiful voices. You know, someone reached out to me that Comfort, so I'm just wasting away with this fine voice that I have. No, you're not wasting away. You're going to find out how to make use of that voice today on the show. I have a voiceover coach, let me call him a coach here in the studio, and he's going to tell us all about that on the show today. But before then, remember that 11:30 a.m. we're going to have our spelling bee segment. I'll open the phone lines at 11:30 for the spelling bee segment. All you have to do is call in, spell a minimum of 3 words correctly, and you win airtime on the show. That's it. But for now, let's get to meet our guest. Who do we have on the show today? So my guest is popularly known as King E. He is a voice-over actor with over 10 years experience in the business of voicing, production, and voice-over directing. He is the founder and principal partner at the Voice-Over Workshop and Media, a first-rate institute for voice-over artistry, production, outsourcing, and voice-over project management. He is the convener of Africa's Pioneers Voice-Over Conference, the Voice-Over Conference, a platform that provides communication that matters to the voice-over industry in Africa. Starting his career as a stage actor at the Brainchild Theatre Club in Abuja and as a member of Snapshots, the drama unit of the Covenant Nation in Lagos, he learned quickly how to adapt his voice to fit into any role or script. As a voice-over talent, he has lent his voice to brands like Jobberman, Checky, EcoBank, Western Union, MRS Holdings, Wando Foundation, Close Up, and many more. He is happily married with a daughter, and on the show today, I have Emmanuel Macaulay, Afemike on Spotlight. Good morning and welcome to the
show. Hello, Comfort. Thank you so much. See how you are reading.
See, let me tell my listeners at home that the profile is more than this. So I just streamlined it. I cut it. But welcome on the show.
Here. Thank you so much for having me.
So we're talking voiceovers today, and I've had, when I posted it on my WhatsApp, people were coming for me like, so Comfort, this is my voice, what should I do? We need to secure the bag this year. So we'll talk about all of those issues. But for our listeners at home, if you have questions at any point in time, if you have a question for my guest, you want to ask about voiceover, you want to ask about your voice, the texture of your voice, what you can do and all of that, feel free to call the phone lines 07018001783. 09131384110. Someone accused me last week that I'm always calling the phone numbers very fast, so I'm taking my time now. 07018001783, 09131384110. So Emmanuel, you're welcome to the show once again.
Thank you. So good to be here.
All right. So at what point did you realize that your voice could be an asset that people will pay for?
Well, I don't think I realized, like there was a certain point that I realized that,
like a light bulb moment,
like, that moment that there was a spark, and I just felt, oh, this is the time. And now I feel like my voice can do this and do that. Well, the thing is, I think over time, I just naturally grew. All right. But the first thing was I loved to use my voice. I loved sometimes I would say love to show off.
Like you're doing now.
I mean, after some years, I realized that it's also part of the business, okay, to show off but not proud. You understand? So I just naturally wanted to speak well, or say something, and people are like, okay. Now I'm not talking big grammar like kum gaga twang gaga. That's not what I'm saying, okay? but just generally speak, and it makes some level of sense, But at certain point, when I came to Lagos around, let's say 2006, 2007, I realized that, okay, this is something. But even at that, it wasn't still a big deal, because I was working around the studio So I had the opportunity to interface with microphones and try my voice out on certain things, and somehow I just grew over time. And I got to know, voiceover is a thing. Oh, you mean it? You mean somebody can actually make money from using their voice? The money, that kind of thing. So I enjoy it, and because of that, I just kept working and kept growing, and we are here today.
Getting better.
Yeah.
So you've been doing voiceovers for over 10 years. How has that journey been?
Oh well, it's been interesting. I literally just have fun. Okay, I literally just enjoy myself, basically. So it all started, of course, like I said, being around the studio, and my friend like a brother, Wale Adesanya, was a producer, was the CEO, or is still the CEO, of course, of the studio, and I started learning sound engineering and bit of music production and all that. Because of how I always talked, he would, when jobs come, he would want to try my voice out, and gradually I started getting a hang of the whole thing, and I started somehow making some small money. It actually started like, okay, nothing. I was just enjoying it. A friend says, oh, come on, this thing we need to, okay, no problem, now let us do it, oh yeah. And then I just record it, and thank you so much, and then it got to a point where they could just send you recharge card, say, oh yeah, use the you mean it,
you mean you can pay me for my voice?
You understand? So gradually it started coming up, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000.
How much did you get first? Can you remember? Who paid you first?
Well, the truth is, most of the 1,000s and all of those things, I can't remember who did.
Who paid you?
But the good money.
Yes, that's the word.
The good money that I earned was like 100,000 naira. That was 2011.
That's
or
like
so.
how many years
2000,
after?
yeah. And it was some multi-shit job that we did, and that was like my say, okay, that's now the business don't start, yeah. So that's it. It's been fun. It's been good. I've been learning and unlearning, meeting amazing people, creative individuals, Nigerians, even abroad, and it's been amazing. Yeah.
Okay, so would you say that the stage acting thing that you did at some point is currently influencing the job that you do in terms of voiceover? Sometimes you have to tweak your voice, you have to change, you have to sound like this, you have to act like that.
To be honest with you, it is very, very affecting it. Kinganoko. So the truth is that as a voiceover talent or a voice actor, you need acting. All right. And it's more complicated, I think, because you are acting and no one sees your body language, your facial interpretation. Nobody sees what you're doing with your body. There's no spotlight on you. All right, so
but the
you are,
yeah,
and then you have to bring everything. So your facial interpretation, your body language, we have to hear it in your voice. So it's more work. All right, starting out as a stage actor and listening to a lot of radio drama while I was growing up also helped me, and they still help me. Okay, back in the days, I would listen to, because we had this small box radio. I would listen to the New Masquerade, Chiefs Abudaya. Do you understand? Claro, yes, okay. Are you sure that head I correct you? Yes, okay. Are you sure? Things like that, and they really helped me become better at acting, using my voice, being able to be flexible. So yes, okay. Absolutely, you should know how to act. It will help you a lot.
Okay, so let's talk about your voiceover company. Why did you decide to build a company? A voiceover company.
Yeah, well, I think I was just trying to share what I knew, all right? And then because while growing up, I was a very timid child.
Really? Really?
Yeah, I was a very timid child, and I remember a day that someone beat me up. He was like my age mate, and I cried to the house. I didn't retaliate and all. my mom beats me that day.
Times two beating.
Because she was wondering who gave birth to you. How on earth are you this? So growing up, I wouldn't climb a tree. I wouldn't play anything, any rough play. You know, all those children play with that they play back in the days. No, I wouldn't involve myself in yapping. You know, all this yapping now. You mess, aku fly gates, chicken tie wrapper, all those kind of things. I would not get involved because my mind was very, will I say fragile? So I don't want to cry. I could just do on my own, you know. So I was very timid, literally. But at some point, I had to find my confidence, and I realized that finding my confidence helped me achieve so much. It helped me sell my ideas. It helped me start a few things, and I just wanted to pass that on, you know, because I felt, and then I had. It gave me an opportunity to have a better life. So I just felt, okay, maybe there are some people out there that would also need to be voice talents or just know how to use their voices to be better individuals. You know, that was the drive, and we decided to start the voiceover workshop, and it's been really amazing.
Interesting. So now, listeners at home, feel free to send in your questions. If you have a question you want to ask Emmanuel here, a question, feel free to call the phone lines 07018 001783 09131384110. These are the numbers to call to be part of the show today. Now, Emmanuel, can anyone do voiceovers? Are there certain types of voices that are acceptable? Can anybody wake up one morning and decide that, okay, I'm going to be a voiceover artist?
Yeah, well, first of all, you have to have a voice.
Of course.
Okay, so because voiceovers without your voice, it is only one thing that is left, and that is over. And game closed, okay?
Over and out.
So you have to have a voice,
Okay.
and then you have to also be willing to grow that voice. All right. There are some people that, you know, because of the dynamics of voiceovers. First of all, you need to know that everyone, if you're interested in voiceovers, you have something to offer, because voiceover artistry is individual. What I will be bringing to the table, Comfort will be bringing something else, not what I will bring, okay, which makes it very unique and very interesting. So you have something to offer. That's the first thing. And the other thing is you have to be willing to put in the work. It's not enough to have a voice. You can have a voice and then it really doesn't change anything. It really does not carry weight. It really does not. It still sounds like the everyday voice, okay? And no one wants to pay you to generally sound like the everyday. If that was what, or if that's what they're looking for, they'll just call a staff, you know, in the office and say, come on, record. But they'll pay. Do you understand? They'll pay someone to do it, which simply means there's something you would have to do that every other person may not be doing. Do you understand? And then you also have to be willing to work generally, because some people have some defects or some mother tongue that gets in the way. Sorry, I'm not shaking any table, but you know, people who go like, I want to hit heba hand here, high, use empty hand here, you know, all those kind of things, right? Those, it's fine if you're doing voiceovers for your tribe and all that, but generally people want to pay for a voice that when you hear, you don't put the company in a box. They don't think that, oh, this company is a Yoruba-oriented company or an Igbo-oriented company. They want a voice that cuts across. So you would want to try to also work on that aspect of your voice. But if you're interested and you're willing to put in the work, then why not? If not,
okay. I would also say that let's come back to what you said about those who have the H factor. I think there are some ads or there are some voicing that probably would require it.
That's why I said, except you're recording for your tribe, okay? Let's say you're recording a Yoruba, you know, voiceover. We will not even know.
Or maybe comedy.
Do you understand? We will not even know. If that's the case, that's fine. It's there's really nothing wrong about it, because that's you, that's your origin. And if you're unable to erase it, which is possible to do, if you're unable to do that, then you may just have to work with what you have.
So how do they erase that?
That's a class for elocutionists, actually. But I think that if you put yourself through different exercises that help you, the first thing is even realizing that you have the H factor. Okay, if you know that you have it, then we have some level of solution. But then if it's a situation where you don't, you can't hear it. If you, because there are people like that. I've come, in contact with people like that. They say the word and they hear the right thing, but you that you're listening, you hear the H is very pronounced, but they can't hear it. Now that's a bigger problem. But if they can hear it, that they can catch themselves. It's all about being intentional. If they're able to catch themselves, then they can work on it, because they will just try to put themselves into doing certain exercises that are age oriented, and then they pay attention to it, and over a period of time you realize that it goes. Yeah, so that's it.
Okay, so what does it take to be a voiceover artist? What trainings are available to people who want to be able to use their voices well, productively? Let me say that.
Yeah, well, what does it take? It takes your willingness. It takes your decision to want to be a voiceover talent or a voice talent. Okay, it takes you deciding to want to do it, right? And then it takes you being ready to learn and put in the work, like I said earlier. For trainings available, the voiceover workshop runs trainings. For the past 2 years, we've been running different trainings and all that. So, of course, you can head to our website or social media handles and make inquiries. You know.
Yeah, right.
I'm selling the market, that kind of thing. I mean, but then it just goes. It answers the question. We do trainings that would help. So yes, there are trainings available to people who are interested in becoming voice talents, right? And there's a lot to being a voice talent. I think maybe a question would come that would break that down and all of that.
So,
but yes,
is a good voice just enough when it comes to voicing a script?
no, it's not.
Tell us about that.
Yes, it's not, because I know that a lot of people just feel it is, because when you hear voiceover, you just feel like, okay, I'll just use my voice, and all of that. And it's not about having a good voice, or it's not even about having phone. All right, hi, my name is, that's not what it is. Okay, and then I always make this joke. I say some people they sabi speak phonere be say they're not faxi, they can't call taxi faxi, just to feel good about the fact that phone day, you understand? So but it goes beyond that. It's your ability to use your voice, to be flexible with your voice. It's your ability to find your strength and improve on that strength. So it's not enough to there's several things. There's inflection, there's your tone, there is your acting skills, there's your emotion. So having a voice, or a good voice, is not enough. You need to put in some work, some creativity, some artistic.
So where does a good command of English, oral English, phonetics, where do they all come in?
Well, they do actually. They're very important. All right. It's just that sometimes people mix it up with sounding like what's it called, elocutionists and all of those people. They're two different worlds. The first thing you need to know, even in your diction and pronunciation, is you need to also put in mind the place you are, what's your target market. Okay, if you speak too much English for Nigeria, some people might not buy what you're saying. So the thing is to understand what your market is for every job. Every job comes with their peculiarities. Okay, it might come and then you have to my country people una no say yeah, but tech radio day for Nigeria. Do you understand? It might come that when it's something like that, you would not bother about sounding nice or sounding English. Okay, so if and then there are situations where they want Nigerian English. You now be wondering, is there Nigerian English? Yes, there is Nigerian English. Okay, and Nigerian English, you don't pay too much attention on whether you're speaking hi, how you doing, and all of that kind of thing. They don't pay attention to that. All right, they speak like Nigerians, and when you hear, you know that this is a Nigerian. Do you understand? Now, it's okay to speak properly when there is need for it. Okay, but that should not like be okay. That's what you're gunning for, because that's not the nature of the work we do. Different scripts come with different expectations and different requirements. So the what you should be channeling your energy on is either how to be broad with different ways of speaking, even within Nigeria or whatever country, and then gathering or growing your stamina in whatever line or genre you decide to, settle with. Yeah.
Okay, listeners at home, we're still talking to Emmanuel, Macaulay, Afemike on we're talking about voiceovers today. How can your voice be more productive? How can you make use of your voice to make money? So if you have questions, feel free to call 07018001783, 09131384110. Or if he has coached you before, you want to shout out to him or you want to testify to the good work that
That one today.
feel free to call 07018001783, 09131384110. Now, does doing a voiceover pay as much as a regular 9 to 5 job would? Okay, hold on, there's a call for you. Hello, good morning. Hello. Okay, please call us back 07018001783, 09131384110. Okay. Hello, good morning. Hello. Okay. So does a voiceover job pay as much as a regular 9 to 5 job?
Yeah, sometimes yes.
I'm actually asking the key questions that people want answers to.
I know. Sometimes yes, and sometimes no. Sometimes even more than 9 to 5. It just depends on what job you do. Okay.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hello, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the show. What's your name? Emmanuel from Yaba. How are you doing today?
So, like I was saying, it's important to know that sometimes you get enough money. Okay, some good money.
You're hiding to say that.
Okay, sometimes you get some serious money and you're wondering, Kilon Shelebi, is this for my boss? You understand? But sometimes too, see, the thing is, there are different levels to whatever you do. All right, when you're starting out, that's a level. When you move to an intermediate level, that's a level. When you move to a full-blown professional, that's another
my
level.
first voiceover, guess how much I was paid? The guy put one fire inside and gave me,
Give you
and it felt
hallelujah.
like, oh wow.
Yeah, I made it in life. Okay, so I generally don't like to say, oh, maybe there's some big money, because there's money to be made. Okay, but the big chunk of the money is at the top. All right, and when you're starting out, you may be struggling with so many people to get certain jobs, right? And you may also be struggling with.
Okay, we have a call. Let's take it.
Oh,
Hello,
okay.
good morning. Welcome to the show. What's your name? Your name is what? Tosin. Where are you calling me from? Tosin from Sabo. All right, go ahead. Do you have a question for my guest? Go ahead. Okay, thank you for calling. All right, Tosin, thank you for calling. He'll take your question now.
Okay, thank you, Tosin, right, for that question. I would want to say that no, there are two different things. Being a broadcaster is absolutely different from being a voice actor or voice talent. They're two different worlds. Okay, I don't want to sound proud, but half the time it's easier to be a broadcaster when you're a voice actor or voiceover talent than for you to be a voice actor when you are a broadcaster.
Disagree.
They will disagree, but let's just
disagree.
leave this talk for another day, okay?
Yes.
Now, voice acting is how will I put it? There's more work, okay? More work in using your voice than being a broadcaster to a very large extent, all right? Now, we are all colleagues, all right? But if to be a broadcaster, I would probably, use my voice, straightforward, and all of that, all right?
Okay. We have another call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to the show. What's your name?
My name is IBK.
Your name is what?
IBK.
Okay, IBK, where are you calling me from?
I'm going to first that.
First staff. All right. Do you have a question for my guest?
Yeah, first of all, I actually just want to appreciate the program.
Thank you.
Very, very happy to see that something like this is going on to encourage some of us that have a desire to become more artists.
Thank you. Thank you. Go ahead.
Alright, so things that are really before that you said, and I am so very much interested. I just want to know how can one get in touch with you or the company so that I can take it up from there.
All right, thank you so much. You can go to at Voiceover Workshop on Instagram at Voiceover Workshop. At Voiceover Workshop, ask whatever question. Someone will be there to respond to you almost immediately. Okay. Yes. Just take it from there. Whatever you want, whatever question you need to ask, will be responded to. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for calling, IBK. All right. Yeah. And
Oh,
you
you
too.
too.
Okay. So
Back to Tosin's
Yes.
question.
Yes.
Yeah, so there are two different things. When you are a voice actor, all right, you use your voice. There's the acting part, there's the flexibility part, there's bringing in your voice. It's just like if you have a script that says, it's a beautiful day, or it's happening live at Yaba Tech Radio, right? It's a party, right? There is a way you say it. You can't just come and say, it's happening live at Yaba Tech Radio 98.3 because you are a voice talent. Maybe a broadcaster would do that, but a voiceover talent cannot do that, because what we do all the time is we're selling, we're promoting, we are passing across an emotion, an idea, all right? So you probably want to say, it's happening at Yaba Tech Radio 89.3 FM, something like that. So you realize that you bring in the interest, you bring in the groove, you probably want to bring in a bit of the emotion, and you're smiling and all of that. Okay, so generally a broadcaster would not do that. So we use more of our voice, we use more of our creativity and acting and all of that going on. So they're two different things. Let me know if I continue on this thing, it go long. All right, so yeah.
Now, is there a standard rate? How much would you advise a young person who is just starting out in the voiceover industry? How much would you tell them to charge?
This question is always feels like a trap, okay? But but it's fine. I think it's important to at least want to know what's possible. I mean, AVOA, the Association of Voiceover Talent or Actors in Nigeria, have a particular rate that was set some years back, and that's for a 60 seconds radio. The minimum to pay is 40,000 naira. Now 60 seconds radio is maybe 100 and something words, all right? And that I'm sure for me, I think I can record that in less than 30 minutes. I'm probably even done, okay?
Because
so
you are the guru now.
well okay, so there is that okay.
No, go ahead.
Okay, there is that part, right? But then some of our people have earned money, 50K. See, there's no limit. People like me now, there is an amount, all right? You will get the invoice, right? So the thing is, it's a process. When you come in, there is growth available and there is money to be made. To be honest.
Okay. Time check, it's 11:30 and it is time for our spelling bee segment. Who is ready to spell? Okay, let's go for this quick break. When we come back, we'll open the phone lines for you to spell and win.
The value of an idea lies in the usage.
Nelson Mandela said, "There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living."
Tune in to Spotlight on Yabatech Radio, 89.3 FM every Wednesday, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. as we discuss various businesses that started up as just simple ideas. Spotlight is brought to you by Young and Seven.
Okay. Yeah, welcome back. If you're just tuning in, this is still Spotlight on Yabatech Radio 89.3 FM, and it is time for our Spelling Bee segment. Who is ready to spell on the show today? So this is how it works. I have a couple of words here. All you have to do is call me up. I'll give you some words to spell. Your ability to spell 3 correctly qualifies you to win airtime on the show. So if I give you 3 words and you spell them correctly, you win airtime. It's automatic. And if you're able to spell the 5 words correctly, you also win, a big amount of airtime. The numbers to call: 07018001783, 09131384110. I'll take the numbers again: 07018001783, 09131384110. Those are the numbers to call to be part of the Spelling Bee segment here on Spotlight. Remember, all you have to do is call in, give me your name, and I'll give you some words to spell. They're very simple words, but to be sure, just be good with words that have like double C, double N, all of those kind of words, but not so, hard work. No. Some words like necessary, and some other good words like that. They are not so difficult to spell. 07018001783, 09131384110. Those are the numbers to call, so feel free to call and be part of our Spelling Bee segment here on Spotlight. Just call in, attend the words, spell 3 words correctly, and you would win airtime on the show today. So who needs airtime for the rest of the day? At least something to last you to the end of the day. 07018001783, 09131384110. Those are the numbers to call to be part of the Spelling Bee segment here on Spotlight. Of course, this is still Spotlight on Yabatech Radio 89.3 FM, and it's our Spelling Bee segment. 07018001783, 09131384110. Can you spell correctly? Are you good with words? Can you spell words correctly? These are very simple, basic words. So just call in, spell at least 3 words correctly, and you get to win airtime on the show today. Hello, good morning. Hello. Good morning, welcome to the show. What's your name? Tosin, where are you calling me from? Oh, Tosin from Sawi, you're calling back. Alright, are you ready to spell, Tosin? Alright, Tosin, let's do this. Tosin, spell the word evacuate. Evacuate. That is correct. Spell the word gymnast. That is correct. Spell the word tyranny. Tyranny. That is correct. Well done. All right, spell the word cognizant. That is correct. Spell the word congruity. Well done! Congratulations, Tosin. You got 5 words correctly. So, Tosin, can I have the last 4 digits of your phone number, please? 92 double 9266. 9266, right? Double three. Okay. All right, 33. So Tosin, please send your full number to 081. Are you ready? Take this number down. 081 3303 8749. So send your full number via WhatsApp to 081 3303 8749. And at the end of the show, you would get your airtime. Thank you for calling, Tosin. All right. 070180017 83091313841110. Can you spell? Are you good with words? Doesn't just, spelled 5 words correctly. You can do that as well. The numbers to call again are 07018001783 09131384110. Those are the numbers to call to be part of the spelling bee segment. Hello, good morning. Hello. Good morning. Welcome to the show. What's your name? Kayode, how are you doing today? Very well, thank you. Where are you calling me from? You're on the road. Where now? We're on the road. Seriously, alright. Are you ready to spell Kayode? Alright, let's do this. Kayode, spell the word gym. Gym. Yes. That is correct. Spell the word application. Yes, please. Kayode, are you there? Hello, Kayode. Oh, Kayode, you can call me back. 07018001783 09131384110. Those are the numbers to call to be part of the spelling bee segment here on Spotlight. Hello, good morning. Hello. Oh, Kayode. Alright, Kayode, let's do this. You spelled one word correctly, so let's give you another word to spell. Kayode, spell the word grill. Yes, grill. That is correct. Kayode, spell the word assassin. Assassin. That is correct. Well done, Kayode. Kayode, spell the word scoff. Scoff. Yes. Oh, that is wrong. I didn't mean cough. I said scoff. Scoff. But thanks for calling, Kayode. You're still a winner and you get your airtime at the end of the show. But let me have the last 4 digits of your phone number, please. 4260. So please send your full number to 081 33038749. Thank you so much, Kayode. Alright, 07018001783 09131384110. Those are the numbers to call to be part of the spelling bee segment here on Spotlight. It's the Spotlight here on Yabatek Radio 89.3, and it's our spelling bee segment. Time check, we have about 5 minutes to go on this segment. So do you want to be a winner on the show? Feel free, call in 07018001783 09131384110. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning. Okay, please call me back 07018001783 09131384110. Those are the numbers to call to be part of the spelling bee segment here on Spotlight. Are you good with words? Can you spell words correctly? Feel free, call me up and win airtime. So you just don't spell, you spell actually, and you win airtime as well. 07018001783 09131384110. Those are the numbers to call to be part of the spelling bee segment here. I have 2 winners already, Tosin from Sabo and Kayode from Surulere. They already won airtime on the show, so feel free to call me up. Hello. Good morning, welcome to the show. What's your name? Your name is Duni from Surulere, right? All right. Are you ready to spell now? All right, let's do this. Duni, spell the word playwright. 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 Yes, playwright. Oh, that is wrong. Playwright is spelled Playwright. But thank you for calling, Duni. Try again next week, okay? Thanks for calling. 07018001783 09131384110. Can you spell words correctly? Feel free to call in, spell some words correctly, and win airtime here on the show. 07018001783 09131384110. It's still the spelling bee segment here on Spotlight. The numbers to call 07018001783 09131384110. Can you spell words correctly? Can you spell words, at least 3 words correctly? Feel free to call me up and you would win airtime should you be able to spell 3 words, at least 3 words correctly. So for each caller, you can spell 5 words. If you're able to spell those 5 words correctly, you win a bigger amount of airtime. But if you're able to spell just 3, you also get to win airtime. 07018001783 09131384110. Those are the numbers to call, so feel free to call me up and let's wrap this up. And it's a wrap for our spelling bee segment this morning. So shout out to 2 winners, yes, Kayode and Tosin. You get your airtime as soon as I'm done with the show. So remember that you also can be part of the show. You can join me same time. If you didn't win today, you can win next week as well. Every Wednesday, we have a spelling bee segment on Spotlight from 11:30 to 11:45 a.m. But for now, we're going to continue with our interview with Emmanuel Afemike after this break. Stick around. I'll be back.
The value of an idea lies in the usage.
Nelson Mandela said, "There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living."
Tune in to Spotlight on Yabatek Radio, 89.3 FM, every Wednesday, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. as we discuss various businesses that started off with just simple ideas. Spotlight is brought to you by Young and Seven.
That was a joke anyway, but you're very good. You're good. Yeah, welcome back. If you're just tuning in, this is still Spotlight on Yabatek Radio 89.3 FM, and we have been talking to Emmanuel Macaulay Afemike, and we have been talking voiceovers. How can your voice, be more productive or be more useful? How can it make money for you? Remember, this is the year you promised you're going to secure the bag. So, so how can your voice help you secure it? We've been talking about all of that, in the show. So if you still have questions, we have a couple of we had a couple of calls, at the interview before now. So if you still have questions, or you know him, you want to shout out to him, or you want to make inquiries about the academy, feel free to call 07018001783 09131384110. Those are the numbers to call. Now, there's this temptation to just take whatever is being offered you.
Yeah.
Just because, at least it's my voice now. If I no drum, no money, if I
Abi
do
now.
anyhow. But how do you get to the point that you don't accept whatever is thrown at you?
I think that happens when you have a certain confidence in your voice, and when you have certain confidence in yourself. Right? Let's not be in a world that is unreal. Let's be realistic here. Okay? Before you would have the ability to charge certain amounts, there will be a level of confidence you have in yourself, in your voice, and that comes through experience, through some of the jobs you have done, through some of the failings, through some of the things you didn't know, and you get to a point where you know that, aha, if I am charging this particular amount, I know what I'm delivering. All right? So yes, you will be the one to decide how much you are charging, and you will be the one to decide how low you're going or how high you're going. You're not going past this particular limit. No client will call you and you say, let's say for instance, they ask you, oh, how much will you take? Right? You're not even supposed to say, oh, this is the amount. You're supposed to ask a couple of questions, all right? But let's assume that you say, oh, this is I charge 50k or 100k, for instance. There is no client that will tell you, no, now, why are you charging that amount? You should charge more. You should charge 150 now. There is no client that will tell you that, all right? So you have to decide, knowing what you can deliver, knowing the confidence that you have, okay, in what you do. You know your worth and your value, right? You're able to say, this is the amount I'm charging, and even if they negotiate, I'm not going lower than this amount. But when you're just starting out, it's a bit difficult because you need jobs, okay, on your reel, on your demo to say, oh, okay, I'm charging this amount, I've done this, I've done that, and with that, your confidence has grown to a particular extent that, okay, this particular company can pay me this amount, then you should be willing to pay me. And with that in your mind, you can say, oh, no, this is the amount. But if you don't have that yet, you want to try as much as you can to build your portfolio or your demo, to a point where you know that you can charge. But you can start with something small and then increase over a period of time, and you just grow like that. Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about positioning. How should one position oneself to get voiceover jobs? What platforms do they need to belong to? Where should they showcase themselves so that people who are looking for their talent can see them?
Yeah, there are several websites that you can put there's Fiverr, which I don't have an account there because I just think that they charge too low. All right. Now there's Fiverr, there's voices.com, there's I think Voice 123, there's even Nigerian Voice Bank. There's several platforms that you can put yourself. But usually I say that your drive of anyone knowing you is you deciding that I want people to know that this is what I do. That you put yourself out to a point where when someone thinks of voice over, the first three people, your name is there. Do you understand? And that you can do by yourself. Thank God for the internet right now. Thank God for social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. All of those platforms can help you showcase what you have without paying. I mean, you just spend money on data, a good phone and data, okay? And then with that, you can decide when you want your content out, how you want your content out, without anybody necessarily saying, oh, don't put it out this way. People don't know. It's so amazing that even WhatsApp, a lot of people have WhatsApp. That's like, you come out of a door and enter another one. It seems like, mentally it seems like it's closer than Instagram. Do you understand? To you, because it's like, oh, my party. It's more than. Do you understand? And on WhatsApp, people don't even put out, what they do. So how do you want to even start? And I usually say that if your friends within your circle of influence, they don't know that you're a voice talent, then there's a problem. You have not even started. If they are thinking, oh, who is going to do this voice work? Or who is even going to MC this thing? And they're not thinking, Comfort can do it now. Why are we thinking too much? Then you have not started. That's even where to start before even saying, oh, how do I position myself? How do I charge? How do I do all of that? You need to start from there. But first of all, get a training. All right. But then all of that comes afterwards.
Okay. Now you mentioned earlier that when a client calls you to say, okay, I have a job for you, that you don't just charge. You ask them certain questions. So,
Yes.
like, what are those questions that you usually ask them?
You're just collecting all my trade secrets.
Well.
But it's okay. So the market can be going well. Eh?
Yeah.
But really, I think that it took me some time to know this. But when you talk to a client and you go, if they call and you say, and they say, so we have this particular project, we have this radio, or we have this IVR, what are you going to charge? And you go, oh, okay, I will charge 30,000 naira. And they say, why are you charging that amount? So there's really no base. You're not solid. That's what they, unconsciously, they just see like, okay, you're just all about the money. Okay? You need to first of all respect every brand, okay? Where they are right now, they grew to that place. First of all, recognize that. Now, the next thing is you need to understand what you're working on. Who is the client? I am an independent producer. I might get a job from a client, right? A big brand. And I call you. I'm calling you as me. Oh, I have this project I want you to do. And you just go, oh, okay, now 20K I want to collect. Maybe on that job, I can pay you 100K. But because you don't even know who the brand is, the brand has probably paid me 500,000 naira. And maybe, sorting out everything, I'm able to pay.
But there are some clients that would not tell you the name of the brand.
No, usually you should ask. From my experience, each time I've asked, I know. Because half the time I want to know who's the brand, right? Is there a script available? Even if they don't tell you, if you ask for a script and they send it to you, you will know who the brand is.
Of course.
Do you understand?
Of course, yes.
So is there a script available? Oh, there's a script available. Can I get the script? Even this morning I had that conversation. Can I get the script? Because I need to know. And as a producer, I look at it, from different, I don't look at it as just a voiceover talent. I want to look at it, okay, how many artists are needed for this job? Because sometimes the client does not know. The client knows that they want to record a voiceover, but they don't know what kind of voiceover. Sometimes they mix jingles and commercials up. Oh, we have a voiceover work we want to do, and you need to. It's probably a jingle. Now that means if it's a jingle, you're doing a whole production. If you're not a producer that produces music, you probably will pay someone, and maybe you're a male, an MV or a male voiceover. You probably would pay a female voiceover, and you would not know because you just say, "Oh, okay, I will do the job, not the problem." And then they say, "Okay, you conclude," and then they send you the script. You're like, oh my God, Kilon Chelembi, oh, what's happening here? Oh, you now be worried. All right, so ask these questions, understand the brand you're working with, what you're working on, and then it's easier for you to charge and even stay there because say. These people, it be like say they get money, make I collect them.
So the price now change based on the brand.
It changes. Why not go change?
So
It go change now. If now highbrow, this thing you go, your money go up now straight up. What are you talking about?
Thank you so much, Emmanuel, for coming on the show today. They
You're
say time goes
welcome.
when you're having fun. And time check, it's 11:55 here in the studio, and I have to leave the studio right now. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Our listeners at home have picked a thing or two from our interview today. And shout out to all the spelling bee winners. You get your airtime very, very soon. So from Comfort here, I am saying do have a beautiful Wednesday. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Oshé, I hope you're live. Oh. Hello, live people.
That life. Not today's Wednesday.
Right.
I need it for transcriptions. All right, guys. Thank you.